Yo, what's up guys, your boy vKilljoyy here, and today I'm going to be doing an After Effects tutorial. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do some sort of text, some typography on the screen, as I did in my my one edit, my NB spaces introducing to NB. So, did like a little text on the screen saying set fire to the room, and it looks pretty, I thought it looked pretty good. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Got a different song here, got actually a heavy metal song, but it'll work just as fine, you know. So, let's get right into it. First of all, what I'm going to do, just so it's a bit easier, I'm going to create a white background. I could have just made the composition white, but I forgot to do that, not going to lie. So if you go into the shape, I'm pretty sure we can change the fill here. Yep. Fill color to white. So, just like that. So, that's it, we got our song. I've cut it down and all. I'll give you a little preview of what it is. I'll actually double tap L so I can have the keyframes up. Here's a little preview. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, so you guys have probably heard this song before in like certain vines and stuff, saying what the fuck is going on. So we're gonna have that you know, popping up on the screen, and I'll show you a few variations of what you could do. So first of all, we gotta see where he starts saying the stuff. So okay, so he first says what by here. So keyframe. No, use above on the right hand side of your keyboard. You got like the number pad. There's a should be a star right next. Well, for me it's next to a minus, a dash, and above the 9. Put that there. Okay, and here's where it says T, F is on. Okay, so we have our keyframe for when he says whatever he says. So that is all good there. Next, we're gonna actually get our text layer, and I'm using the font Unisans Heavy Caps. I really like it. It looks really professional. Just nice and slick, as opposed to using Impact or Typography, two really overused ones. This is kind of overused, I suppose you could say. But just gonna do it here. Just gonna type what. Actually, place the layer above that. That would help. So I'm gonna use this one as, you know, template effectively. So cut it down using Alt and the left bracket. And then what I like to do, I don't like to end it when the next word starts. You see there, what will pop up there. I'm going to do it halfway through the next one. That's just makes it look like a nicer transition, in my opinion. And you can even adjust this later if you really want to. So let's zoom in here. I'm going to actually have it. See there, you can see where the audio peaks there. So that's where the keyframe will be. I'll have it going 2 frames before. Okay, and I'll have my scale. Actually want to make this text real quick a little bit bigger, so go to the side 150. Yeah, because that's the size I want to have for like 100%. That'll be the max size it'll go. Okay, so keyframe the scale there. Go to the start and put it back down to 0. You could also change the anchor position if you want to, but I'm good. So you got what popping up there. Then you go to the end, right there, and you put it back down to 0. Okay, and that's the basics of it pretty much. I am actually going to change the anchor position. So anchor, just so it goes like in between there, and then I can even then move my text further up. So yeah, it's like right out the middle it comes. So yeah, click on the S, and then make sure you click on the scale and go into the graph editor, right by there, and we'll be brought up with this beauty. So what you're going to do, pretty much, click the Easy Ease Out tool, and drag it so it goes out like that. Then with this side, you want to do it so it comes in, so it goes up and then down. A little preview of that now. Oh, I'm gonna not skip a keyframe. That'll And that looks okay right now. Okay, so what we're going to do then, we're also going to do another one by there, just to make it look even better. And I think what I did is I actually added some rotation when I did it originally. So, going to get rotation there. It's going to start off, say, at -3 and end up at a +5, let's say, for example. You know. Oh, I forgot to click keyframe. Okay, forgot to keyframe it, lads. That could be a problem. Let's go back and do it to -3. So then you'll see now, it'll be like, what? And it'll just be a bit more animated, you know. Even with the scale by here, I don't actually want to have it doing too much of a what do you call it? Yeah, I want to be able to see it like that. Yeah, that looks a lot better now, I think. And also with the rotation, what we can do, so you can keyframe it also when it gets to the max scale, and do the same sort of thing. Just easy ease out on it. If you click it, and then drag it across, it may be a bit hard to see, but you see there, you just make it a little bit lengthy on that, and then so it rotates back in a lot faster. So pretty much, let's have a little preview of that. What the fuck is going? And obviously, when you have more layers, this will look even better. So we're going to do Control D and drag it over. Actually, where the scale is, you actually want to keyframe that on the layer so you can easily snap to it. So match up the markers. It's like that. So what? And then you want to go Shift. You hold Shift when you're on the layer. Click S and click P. Oh no. Control S and P. No, I do not want to save that. Thank you. Okay, this should work. Control S, Control Shift S, Shift P. Maybe not. Whatever. We're just gonna have to go do it like this. Apparently that keyframe doesn't work. Yeah, as you can see, this is actually, yeah. Let's go on to this one. Rotation as well. Just drag it a bit out. Okay, so we got these, and as I said, I want to have it finish halfway through the next layer. So it's gonna end by here. Highlight both those keyframes. Drag them in. Alt Tab to close that layer out. And then click your text tool, and then type V, because obviously that's what it says next. And actually, with this one, we don't want to have it go in the same angle. We're going to have it start at +3. Okay, and what was this? This was -2, so we're going to change it to +2 now. Then change this one to -5. Okay, it just goes the opposite way. And that should look pretty good, hopefully. If I go to the graph editor on the scale as well, I just want to check that it still looks pretty good. I might bump that up even more. Just, yeah, bump that up as well. Why not? Might as well. I accidentally did that to everything. That wasn't meant to happen, just to that side. Yeah, well. Yes, and it seems like it pops a bit more, if you guys get me. I'm going to do this on this one as well, just to make it look even, you know, more slick. And I actually did forget to do something with the text, but we can switch that very easily later on. Okay, so let's just do Control D again, and go to the next keyframe, and just drag that there. Bam, open up. Oh, click S, then do Shift, then P. Yeah, that's how you do it. No, not P. We don't want P. We want the rotation, don't we? Okay, so it goes to by here this time. So drag the keyframes in. You could have it going like the opposite way now, if you want. So we're gonna do -5 on there, and then we're gonna have it go to +3 here. So by here is that, so do it to -2, and I actually want to have the scale for it to pop up even bigger, 120, because, you know, it's a stronger word, you could say. And yeah, so then we just get our text, change the writing. Gonna try and make it look yeah, make it a bit more friendly. And yeah, I think that's looking pretty good right now. Control D, and actually what I've thought then, you can just move the bottom layer, because then you don't have to try and keep popping up open the other tabs, and just rearrange them so they're like that, and that looks fine. Yeah, and that goes down at the right time there. So okay, oh no, I actually hit the wrong layer. That is not good. You want to make sure you're changing the right layer, you know, and all that stuff. So 3. No, we're gonna change this to +5 here. It's gonna go down to -3 here. 3 and 5 are the main ones that I'm using. You guys can use whatever ones you want. Honestly, it doesn't really make a difference. You could do +7, and you know, I wouldn't go over 10 degrees, but you can by all means, definitely. It's just not something that I think would look too good. I think I've tried that out when I was actually doing the edit. And yeah, I don't know. It's up to you really. So okay, so this one is gonna say going, bam, just like that. And obviously then I'm gonna have to redo the scale again. This just takes a little bit of time, you know, making sure all the scaling and rotations are right on it. But in the end, I'd say it's definitely worth it. It looks really good, this, in my opinion. Just adds like a little something to the edit, as opposed to, you know, just having the clips, just having a bit of text over the top as well is pretty good. Now, on the last one, where it says on, we're going to make it do a little bit more. Okay, we're going to make it look a little bit snazzier, because he says it for a while, so yeah, pretty much until like here he says it. So keyframe that. You want to bring the scale and stuff out even further, like that. And oh, everything by here was actually scaled up to 200, I think, from that one. Okay, so these ones are going to go back down to 100. Gotta make sure you get the scaling right on this. That's one of the key things. But actually on this last one, we can actually bump it up to you know, 150 even, because it's like the main word, and have, you know, a bit of punctuation in there. We always need some of that. And ooh, I'm liking that. It's gonna gradually get a bit bigger and then pop out. That actually looks, that's actually gonna be a pretty cool, what do you call it, effect. This one I'm gonna have to just change a little bit. Change it up just a tad, not too much. Okay, it's messing up a little bit the keyframing, but I think that's gonna look okay right there. Okay, so let's do just like a quick preview of what it looks like, real quick. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I think that looks overall really good. Maybe if I'll add some black bars and stuff, and we can see what it looks like then. But it just does look a bit small. Apart from that, though, it does look really good, I think. What the fuck is going on? I actually like the way it pops up at the end, so I might try to do that with all the other text as well. But I was also, on this last layer, going to add some twitch. So if you go to Effects, RA Vision plugins, that's Twixtor, and ooh, yeah, that'll look really good. Okay, I'll put that on in a minute. Video Copilot, Twitch. Amount, we're only going to have it onto 15, because it can be pretty intense, this. Does it? Okay, obviously I haven't enabled anything, so. But blur, slide, color, and time, I think those are what I usually do. Oh, I did it onto the wrong layer. My bad, very bad. Okay, put it onto here, and bang. That's gonna look pretty good. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll keyframe it to be, you know, well, we can, speed is gonna be 10 actually. The amount at the start by here is gonna be nothing. It's gonna build up like the scale to, I'd say, around 30, because it gets pretty intense, and then it's gonna pop back down to 0, which if you go to the effect on here, go to the amount go to the graph, we can actually edit this up as well. I actually want that to be a gradual increase. Maybe a little bit of a pop closer to the end. But overall, that's going to look pretty good, I think. Okay, now what I wanted to do, actually, because I said I messed up doing this earlier, I'm going to highlight all of them and add a white stroke to them, which will make it look a bit better. Just a 3 pixel wide stroke, which it'll just help you determine what text is on top. As you can see there, this works like if you have like white on black with like a certain color background, it can look a bit better than others. It's just making sure, you know, you've got to try out different colors, especially, you know, background wise, so that they, you know, just look slick. Is gonna have a white around it. This going is gonna have one as well. Yeah, maybe I think it may not look so good right now, just because, you know, got a white background, there's no text and stuff. It looks a bit what do you call it? Not very, doesn't really go with the song too much. But let's have a look at this right now. Ooh, that twitch there makes it look really slick. Really slick, that does, actually. What the fuck is going on? Ooh, I like that a lot, actually. Operator controls, color. I like to change the color typically to a green. That's because I think it looks pretty good. Color amount, we're gonna have it pretty much. Gonna increase that also a bit. So if there's any, you know, color, we can see the green then. But what we're actually gonna do, I think that's pretty much it for that. Actually, I could change the background. I can delete the background now. So we got the white around it. Like that. That might look a bit cool, I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. It looks better when you have it like on a clip, say. What the fuck is going on? Like I did. And I liked how the twitch ends there, just like pops it out. As I said, we're gonna do the scaling here. This stuff just takes a bit more time, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Yeah, just drag it up like that. That'll make this look so much better. I think can't remember if I actually did that on my other edit. I don't think I did, because this sort of suits like rock songs a bit more. This, you know, doing this with the scale at the end. But definitely, by all means, do it with whatever song you want. I'm just giving you guys, you know, the start, which you can work off. This is just like a little sort of template, if you wish, if you will. I'm just, you know, showing you, just, you know, teaching you how to make it like nice little typography in the middle of your edit, which I think looks really good. Pop that up even more. Okay, and then just do it with this last one, and then I think we're all good then to put it into some extra additional editing, which obviously you'd have a clip in the background whilst this is going on. So yeah, let me just watch a little preview of this. What the fuck is going on? I think that looks so nice right now. So what we're actually going to do is, you know, I'll actually just import a clip. YouTube footage, clips. I'll just want to do one of my Bourgeoisie clips. You know, I'll just do this one. I've done this for a lot of them. Actually, yeah, if I make a new composition with this, and then I close that down, just drag it onto the top. And then where does it come in then? Speaking, it's like around about, yeah, right by here. I'll just keyframe that there, and then it ends over by there. Okay. What we're gonna do Control-Alt-Y as usual. I forgot what I was gonna put on. RSBM, that is it. Effect. Some plugins. RSBM Pro I prefer to use. I've done this in like a little video before, I think. You know, how it works and what it does really. It's just gonna blur everything, and it affects the text even a little bit. So yeah, let's just watch this you know, preview. It's probably gonna take a little bit of time, so I might cut this part out until it's actually done. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so it's just about ready for me to show you. This will be like the final version of it, effectively. So here it is. Okay, I got the wrong frame rate. Slick.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
I think that looks pretty good. I think I may have actually in the real one I've done something different with like the star. I think I had it like three frames long. I can't remember, to be honest. However, I think it does look pretty good. You just obviously have to change around and mess with different stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to add my overlay. Well, you know, black bars, because then it'll put it a bit more into perspective, I think. Change that to 80. Oh no. Cut that off there. Effect. No, layer, new, solid. I'm gonna put onto a black solid. Just like that. Paste onto there. Width is gonna be 0. No, it's gonna be like 100, isn't it? I can't remember how I do this, to be honest. I keep forgetting. Okay, height is what. Yeah, height is what you change. Okay, there you go. There are your black bars. Don't tell me I have to completely re-render this. But either way, you guys will see then. Like, if it comes into more perspective there. Obviously, if you have different, like, I don't even know if you need to have the stuff around the outside. But guys, this is like a little quick tutorial, just showing you how you can do some nice text onto your work in After Effects. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment down below as always, and subscribe for more daily content. If you guys have any questions about After Effects tutorials or an effect you want me to show you guys, feel free to ask. I'll definitely show them in a future episode. But yeah, that's pretty much been it. I've been your boy Killjoy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.